why Ayub Khan got this kind of an attention by Kennedy and Johnson. Is about the people. Is in relationship, and Zulfikar Ali Bhutto was then the foreign minister. They thought that Pakistan will get the kind of by the will of the people. You pick your leaders who will rule you, and don't forget that it's not going to. I mean, we are not getting anywhere. We are not getting anywhere, and that message was conveyed to Johnson because Pakistan had an upper hand. And when India found this out, India immediately launched a war that the war would be limited. This skirmishes, what were being called, would be limited to the line of control. That did not happen. When India thought they were losing, they just opened up. Nehru was alive, and a momentum was going to be established to resolve the Kashmir issue. Okay, number one attempt, serious attempt, after 1948. What happened?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today to celebrate, commemorate Kashmir Solidarity Day, which is celebrated every year on the 5th of February. We will start today's program with the recitation of the Holy Quran. I would request Mr. Adil for tilawat.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين صدق الله العظيم.
On behalf of the Consulate General of Pakistan in Chicago and the Consul General Mr. Javed Ahmad Umrani, I welcome you all to the Consulate for this important event which we commemorate every year. I would request all of you to please rise for the National Anthem of Pakistan. By the Prime Minister of Pakistan. 7 decades have passed and the dispute of Jammu and Kashmir remains unresolved. Ruthless killings, pellet injuries to children and infants, rapes and torture, Indian atrocities in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir continue unabated, and so does the spirit and courage of Kashmiris in their fight to achieve the legitimate right to self-determination. Kashmiris have been fervently demanding an end to India's illegitimate rule, spanning more than 70 long and bloody years. Since 1947, the number of tortures, rapes, and killings perpetrated by the Indian occupation forces against innocent Kashmiris has become a case study in unprecedented violence. Thousands of innocent Kashmiris have been brutally tortured and extrajudiciously killed during forced disappearances or illegal custody by the Indian occupied forces, which enjoy full immunity under draconian laws. The report of the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights on Jammu and Kashmir echoes Pakistan's repeated calls to the international community to take stock of India's brutal use of pellet guns, indiscriminate firing, use of human shields, and promulgation of the draconian Armed Force Special Powers Act and Public Safety Act that are making lives of the people in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir a living hell. The observance of the Kashmir Solidarity Day every year on 5th of February commemorates the strong and unflinching resolve of the Kashmiris to achieve the inalienable right to self-determination from Indian subjugation, which does not weaken, rather strengthens, with every passing day and with each new act of Indian cruelty in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir.
In the 90s, Kashmir freedom movement was at its peak. To crush it, murderer of Kashmiris, Jagmohan, was appointed as the governor of the state. On the 21st of January 1990, on his command, Indian Army martyred more than 51 Kashmiris marching on the Gao Kadal bridge. Gao Kadal massacre clamped a mourning wave all over Kashmir. Jagmohan has repeatedly shed Kashmiris' blood in series of massacres like Hindwara, Zakura and Tangpura. On the 5th of February 1990, it was the first time that the government of Pakistan and Azad Kashmir observed this day as Solidarity Day with Kashmiris. Later on, the government of Pakistan declared to observe this day officially every year as Solidarity Day with their Kashmiri brethren. Seminars and conferences are organized to create awareness on Kashmir issue all over the world so that international community should take notice of Indian state terrorism and to remind the United Nations of its promises to end its apathy towards the issue. In 1947, the people of the subcontinent got freedom from British Raj and two independent states, Pakistan and India, were created. As per the principles of the partition plan, Kashmir was to become a natural part of Pakistan. On the 19th of July 1947, the Representative Party of Kashmir Muslim Conference adopted a unanimous resolution for accession to Pakistan. But on the 27th of October, under a preconceived conspiracy, Indian Army reached Srinagar and tried to annex the state by use of force. Pakistan and India have fought 4 wars on Kashmir, and due to Indian intransigence, peace of not only South Asia, but the entire world is at stake. Pakistan has given detailed answer to reject Indian claim of integral part at all forums, including the United Nations.
में सबसे बड़ी रुकावट है। 7 दहाइयों से मकबूजा जम्मू कश्मीर की आवाम हक के खुद इरादियत की खातिर बेमहाना रियासती जुल्म व जबर और इंसानी हकूक़ की पामाली सहते आ रहे हैं। इन सब की निगाहें आज इस ऐवान पर मबसूल हैं। हम इन्हें मायूस नहीं कर सकते। आइए इन अंधेरों को उम्मीद के उजालों से मुनव्वर कर दें।
Kashmiri masses have never accepted Indian slavery and illegal occupation and always reiterated their pledge for freedom from Indian bondage and accession to Pakistan.
85% मुसलमानों की आबादी थी। 750 मील सरहदें पाकिस्तान के साथ मिलती हैं। जितने दरिया यहाँ से निकलते हैं, पाकिस्तान की तरफ उनका रुख है। यहाँ जब हवाएं चलती हैं, वो रावलपिंडी से आती हैं। बारिशें बरसती हैं, एक साथ बरसती हैं। चांद का जो मतला है, एक साथ मतला है। मतलब ये अलग नहीं है। ये इतने मजबूत रिश्ते, ये तारीख की हकीकतें हैं, जिन हकीकतों की बुनियाद पे मैं कहता हूँ कि जम्मू कश्मीर वाज ए नेचुरल पार्ट ऑफ पाकिस्तान। मैं कहता हूँ, डंके की चोट कहता हूँ, ये बगैर इस खौफ के कहता हूँ, और मैं ये कहता हूँ कि जम्मू कश्मीर के मुस्तकबिल का वाहिद हल ये है कि इसका मुस्तकबिल पाकिस्तान के साथ वाबस्ता हो जाना चाहिए।
We will now start with our speakers. Our first speaker for today is Ms. Naila Osmani.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Ihdina sirat al-mustaqim. I would like to first thank Ms. Rabia Shafiq, Deputy Consul General, and our Consul General, Mr. Javed Umrani, for inviting me. I would also like to thank all of the organizers who have put together this event, and a very special thanks to all the audience who missed the Super Bowl Sunday and who are here. I called 4 or 5 people and they simply said we are very busy because of Super Bowl. So you are very special. You came on this day and you showed solidarity. So today basically I would highlight the crimes against women and the orphan children. So since 1990, over 100,000 Kashmiris, including women and children, have been killed. It remains the most densely militarized area on the earth. So just to give you an example, about 700,000 military personnel militarize a population of 13 million. And this statistics is, few years back. So imagine, and if you can see it since 1990. So since then, the numbers keep increasing and increasing. We don't get proper statistics and exact numbers. Okay, I'm just going to start, reading. I think the order is off here. The statistics compiled by the Kashmiri media shows that there are 107,000 orphan children and 22,764 widows. Just to give you an example, there's a term that has been invented. It's called half widow. And it was formed because there are so many, about 8,000 women, 8,000 plus, who don't know what happened to their husbands or brothers. And they are just dumped into these unidentified graves, and no one shows sympathy, and they just are told to go and hunt. Unfortunately, this has been going on for a long time. Finally, after so many years, United Nations just woke up. They woke up from the dream, and they finally recognized this year Kashmiri cause. But as we heard the message from our Prime Minister, so all of the causes, all of the people who have been raising voices, people like you, and especially we want to thank our Prime Minister of Pakistan, Mr. Imran Khan, who has made it a point to raise this issue at every single forum.
You have the book. Auzubillahiminashaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Honorable Consul General, Madam Vice Consul, my elders, my brothers, sisters, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. The tragedies that mankind has suffered over the centuries, and to this point, the two major areas of tragedy is number one, Kashmir issue, and number two, the Palestinian issue. Unfortunately, since after the First World War, 1918, 100 years ago, the Ottoman Empire was broken up, and what was known as Balfour Declaration created at the genesis of the State of Israel. The State of Israel. Soon thereafter, the leadership of Israel, when they came into being around 1948, they depended on America to give them support, unconditional support. And I think if you look at Israel and the landmass surrounded by maybe 50 Muslim countries, the state would not have survived. But it has been Washington. And if you look at some of the American literature and the books that have been written, how masterfully the Jewish leadership, from Ben Gurion all the way down to Golda Meir. She was born in Milwaukee, not too far from here. Many of you probably know this or not. And she became the Prime Minister of Israel. So how is that relevant to the Kashmir issue? Is after the independence of Pakistan, the first Prime Minister, Lagataar Khabrien, was invited both by Harry Truman, the president here, and the Russian leadership. As the history tells us that the Lagataar Khabrien decided to come to Washington and be with at least the people who were the people of the book. And his inclination was that from an atheist power will be better off linked with somebody that believed in God and the prophets and the books. But history tells us that Lagataar Khabrien visited, and there are videos available of the visit of Lagataar Khabrien to Washington, D.C. on YouTube. The videos are available of Ayub Khan visiting in 1962 Washington, D.C. and the way he was treated, both of the leaders. The president in both occasions were at the airport, standing at the steps of the staircase as Lagataar Khabrien with Harry Truman and Ayub Khan with Kennedy and Johnson, receiving them. And the comments that President Kennedy made when Ayub Khan landed from that 707 aircraft, it's just amazing. When we look at now, our Prime Minister comes to this country and he is searched, literally searched. It is really quite a low point in the relationship.
Next up, we have Mr. Rizwan Qadir.
Staff, A to Z, is consummately professional. And the least bit we could do is try to match their professionalism, and I'll certainly do my little bit to do so. Madam Vice Counsel, Mr. Counsel General, thank you so much for inviting me. It's quite a pride to me and my family that I've been invited year in and year out at these Kashmir events, and this is the least bit I could do at my end. So today my topic is Imagine Peace. It's not a John Lennon song, but it's about imagining peace and what this is about. Do I have the clicker, or are you going to do this?
No.
First, a background about the color of my presentation. But to me, black background reflects the bleakness of the issue. The red font is for the bloodied history that everyone has been talking about so far this afternoon. The light over the horizon, this light at the end, is what we Muslims believe in, eternal optimism. So, this is a personal journey. We got cut off a little bit from the top of the desert. This is a personal journey of where my family has been over the last 500 years. My grandmother, my dadi, my paternal grandmother, her family came from Khatlan in present-day Tajikistan to Kashmir. My grandfather, paternal grandfather, Dada, came from a town in Iran called Darab, and that's why a lot of us carry the last name Darabu. And from there, my father immigrated to Pakistan in late 1940s. So that has been our trajectory over the last few hundred years. Significance of Kashmir Solidarity Day. from the Prime Minister of Pakistan's message to every speaker, we have talked about this. Yes, the issue hasn't been resolved for 70 plus years, but it's also not been defeated. And that's one significance. Without Pakistan and Pakistanis globally, there wouldn't be any Kashmir issue at the international level. But we need to make the Solidarity Day more meaningful for Kashmiris, especially those on the Indian occupied side. Why? Here's why. Every fourth or fifth Pakistani, anywhere in the world, Pakistani, Pakistani American, those of Pakistani heritage, they carry Kashmiri blood, either by their own heritage or as a result of family connections such as in marriage. So no other country, no other people can say that. Kashmir has been called heaven on earth for centuries. An American traveler to Kashmir in 1914 said, "Here we have the most splendid amphitheater in the world." And these are just 4 little glimpses of it. So this is an introduction to Kashmir. It's the only thank you. This is the only country, only region in the world that's surrounded by 3 nuclear powers: China, India, and Pakistan. Kashmir on the northern borders of India and Pakistan and southwestern border of China. The issue has been in dispute. The region has been in dispute between India and Pakistan since their independence from the British in 1947. Both countries claim Kashmir as part of their country. 3 wars have been fought between the nuclear-armed neighbors in the last 70 years. A ceasefire line, called Line of Control, has divided Kashmir into 2 parts. This is one of the issues that's most troublesome to most Pakistanis. The Indian-occupied/administered Jammu and Kashmir consists of 3 regions. And it's the issue on the Indian-occupied side that is commonly known as the Kashmir issue. Jammu, the Kashmir Valley, and Ladakh. Jammu is the winter capital, Srinagar is the summer capital and the largest city. The Kashmir Valley, famous for its beautiful mountainous landscape and Muslim culture. Jammu's numerous Hindu shrines attract thousands of Hindu pilgrims annually. This is not a religious issue, I'll talk more about it in a minute. Ladakh, Little Tibet, renowned for remote mountain beauty and Buddhist culture. Let's just skip that in the interest of time. Next one, please. The region has strategic importance to both India and Pakistan. All of Pakistani rivers stem in Kashmir. So India theoretically can turn off the water, and Pakistan can be drought-stricken within a day. Indian hydroelectric plants in Kashmir meet its burgeoning energy needs. Lots of minerals and other cultural items. Tourism is a favorite spot for Indian movies. Here's a better picture. This region is Pakistani side of Kashmir. This is Indian side. This is controlled. God forbid. We wouldn't be here. We'd be smashing our heads against these walls and jumping out these windows. I would. Any other father would. This is the latest strategy by the Indian occupied forces. They use pellet guns. They're supposedly in a hypothetical school. Student number 19 arrested. Student number 17 cannot study because he has lost his vision. Student number...
I would like to invite the Consul General, Mr. Javed Umrani, for his closing remarks for this event. So,
Wan Qadir, Ms. Naila Usmani, Dr. Murtaza Arain, ladies and gentlemen, and honorable guests, Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. First, let me thank everyone of you for taking time out to join us this evening to express our solidarity with the people of Indian occupied Jammu and Kashmir. As you know, for the last more than 7 decades, India has denied the valiant people of Indian occupied Jammu and Kashmir the right to self-determination promised to them by the international community through numerous UN Security Council resolutions. The people of Pakistan joined their Kashmiri brothers and sisters in observing Kashmir Solidarity Day today to reaffirm our moral, diplomatic and political support to the legitimate struggle of the Kashmiri people for their basic human rights, especially the right to self-determination and determination enshrined in the relevant UN Security Council resolutions. The Jammu and Kashmir dispute is the unfinished agenda of partition and remains one of the oldest disputes in the UN Security Council. Pakistan strongly condemns the systematic state terrorism and brutal killings of the innocent people of Indian occupied Jammu and Kashmir by Indian occupation forces. As per Kashmir Media Service, around 100,000 Kashmiris have been killed by Indian occupation forces since 1989.
जी नाज़रीन, मैं हूं अंसार रिजवी, नुमाइंदा सफ़ीर पाकिस्तान जियो टीवी में शिकागो पाकिस्तान कौंसल ऑफिस में मौजूद हूं और यहाँ पर कश्मीरों से यकजहती के हवाले से आज एक इंतहाई शानदार तकरीब का एहतमाम किया गया, जिसमें बहुत बड़ी तादाद में कम्युनिटी और अमेरिकन ने शिरकत की। इस वक्त मेरे साथ डिप्टी कौंसल जनरल राबिया शफीक साहब मौजूद हैं। आइए इनसे आज की तकरीब से मुतालिक पूछते हैं।
बहुत शुक्रिया। आपने जैसे ज़िक्र किया कि हर साल की तरह हम 5 फरवरी को कश्मीर के साथ यौम यकजहती मनाते हैं। आज भी हमने दावत दी पाकिस्तानी अमेरिकन कम्युनिटी को। अमेरिकन यहाँ पर आए स्पीकर्स भी थे हमारे, और हम सब ने मिल के कश्मीरियों के साथ में उस अज़म और अहद को की तजदीद की है कि हम उनको हमेशा पॉलिटिकल, मॉरल और डिप्लोमेटिक सपोर्ट देते रहेंगे। कश्मीर में जो मज़ालिम हो रहे हैं वो बहुत ही अज़ियतनाक हैं, लेकिन ये हमारे अज़म को और स्ट्रेंथन करते हैं कि हमने उनके साथ यकजहती रखनी है और इंशाल्लाह उनको उनका हक़ खुद इरादियत दिलवाना है। हर साल की तरह आज हमने काउंसलेट में कश्मीर का यौम यकजहती मनाया, जो हम हर साल 5 फरवरी को मनाते हैं। इसमें हम सब मिल के उस अज़म और अहद की तजदीद करते हैं जो हम कश्मीरियों के साथ करते हैं, जिसमें हम उनको मॉरल, पॉलिटिकल और डिप्लोमेटिक सपोर्ट देते हैं। और हम ऑल्दो जो कश्मीर में मज़ालिम हो रहे हैं वो बहुत अज़ियतनाक हैं, बहुत तकलीफ़ देह हैं जब भी हम देखते हैं, लेकिन ये हमारे इरादे को और पुख्ता करते हैं कि हमने इंशाल्लाह कश्मीरियों का साथ देना है ताकि जब तक उनको उनका हक़ खुद इरादियत नहीं मिल जाता।
नाज़रीन, मैं हूं अंसार रिजवी, नुमाइंदा सफ़ीर पाकिस्तान जियो टीवी में पाकिस्तान कौंसल ऑफिस शिकागो में मौजूद हूँ और आज यहाँ पर कश्मीरों से यकजहती के हवाले से एक इंतहाई शानदार तकरीब का एहतमाम किया गया, जिसमें बहुत बड़ी तादाद में पाकिस्तानी कम्युनिटी ने शिरकत की। इस वक्त मेरे साथ कौंसल जनरल पाकिस्तान शिकागो जनाब जावेद अहमद इमरानी साहब मौजूद हैं। आइए आज के कश्मीर डे के हवाले से इनके ख्यालात पूछते हैं।
जी, अस्सलाम वालेकुम, थैंक यू वेरी मच आपकी जो है कवरेज का। यहाँ पे आज हमने कश्मीर जो है सॉलिडरिटी डे मनाया है और इसमें बावजूद जो है ठंड के बावजूद जो है वो मौसमी हालात के लोग बड़ी तादाद में हमारे पास आए हैं और उन्होंने हमारी जो एक्टिविटीज़ में हिस्सा लिया है, हम उनके शुक्रगुज़ार हैं। और गवर्नमेंट पाकिस्तान जो है अपनी जो है कश्मीरी आवाम के लिए जो जद्दोजहद है उनकी, उसमें उनके साथ है। वो सफारती इखलाकी मदद जो है पहले भी करती रही और आगे भी इंशाल्लाह करती रहेगी। आज हमने पाकिस्तान कौंसल जनरल शिकागो में कश्मीर सॉलिडरिटी डे, कश्मीर यकजहती दिन मनाया है, जिसमें हमने यहाँ पे ये जो है किया है, हमने यही जिसमें हमने अपना एतक़ाद किया है कि जो पाकिस्तानी अवाम और पाकिस्तानी गवर्नमेंट जो है कश्मीरी अवाम के लिए जो जदोजहद में उनके साथ उनका साथ देगी और हर तरह से उनका हर लेवल पे उनके साथ इखलाकी तौर पे, सफारती तौर पे हमेशा की तरह उनके साथ जो है तावन जारी रखेगी।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मैं नाइला उस्मानी हूँ। आज हम सब लोग पाकिस्तान काउंसलेट में जमा हैं और कश्मीर सॉलिडरिटी डे मना रहे हैं और उनकी जो जद्दोजहद है कश्मीर फ्रीडम मूवमेंट, उसके साथ हम खड़े हैं। और मेरा मैसेज चंद अशार की सूरत में मैं आपको बताना चाहती हूँ। हुर्रियत कश्मीर की माओं के दम से है जवान, हर जवां इस्लाम की छाँव के दम से है चटान, है शमा इस आहोजारी से बखूबी आशना, मेरे पल्लू में बसी आहों के गम की दास्तां। अल्लाह मियाँ आप सब बहनों भाइयों सबको बहुत बहुत हिम्मत दे कि वो इस जद्दोजहद में अपनी कोशिशें जारी रखें, हिम्मत नहीं हारें, क्योंकि आपके साथ पूरे पाकिस्तान, दुनिया में जहाँ भी पाकिस्तानी हैं वो आपके साथ इस जद्दोजहद में बिल्कुल बराबर के शरीक हैं। शुक्रिया।
Assalamu alaikum. We are at the Kashmir Solidarity Day at the Pakistan Consulate in Chicago.
they have been observing this day, this important occasion, for the last 7-8 years. And it has great significance. Kashmir Solidarity Day is not just a political observance. It has something that means a lot to Pakistan and Pakistanis all over the globe. There is no other country in the world that has greater affiliation and support for the Kashmiri cause than Pakistan and Pakistanis globally. By my own anecdotal data, every 4th or 5th Pakistani has Kashmiri heritage. And that's something unique, and that's why we observe this day with so much reverence and determination. This cause hasn't been resolved yet, but it hasn't died either, and it will not go in vain. All the sacrifices that our brothers and sisters on the Indian occupied side have made will not go in vain. Thank you.
آج کا دن جو ہے بہت اہم ہے، کشمیر ڈے ہم مناتے ہیں، لیکن اس کے ساتھ ہمیں بہت تکلیفیں بھی ہیں، کیونکہ آج کشمیر ایک ایسی جگہ ہے جو ہمارا حق ہے، وہ خود آزاد رہنا چاہتے ہیں، ان کا خود ایک ہے، وہ پاکستان سے ملنا چاہتے ہیں، اور وہ افسوس یہ ہے کہ ہندوستان نے اس پہ ناجائز قبضہ کر رکھا ہے، اور اس سلسلے میں وہ چاروں طرف جو ہے افواہیں پھیلا رہا ہے، کشمیریوں کو طرح طرح کے ناجائز الزام لگائے جاتے ہیں جن سے ان کا کوئی تعلق نہیں. وہ ایک شریف اچھے وہ لوگ ہیں جسے اور دنیا میں آزادی ہے، وہ چاہتے ہیں ہمیں بھی آزادی ملے، اور وہ پاکستان سے علاق چاہتے ہیں، اور یو این او نے بھی کہہ دیا ہے کہ وہ پاکستان سے مل سکتے ہیں. ہر شخص جو ہے اور ہر تمام مسلمان ممالک 58 یہ کہتے ہیں کہ کشمیریوں کو ان کا حق ملنا چاہیے، خود دیاری. میں یہ امید کرتا ہوں کہ ایک دن کشمیر انشاءاللہ ضرور آزاد ہوگا، اور انشاءاللہ تعالی ہم سب اس میں آزاد کشمیر کے ساتھ جشن منائیں گے. تھینک یو ویری مچ.
بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. آج ہم یہاں پہ شکاگو کونسل جنرل صاحب کے آفس میں آئے تھے کشمیر کی سالیڈارٹی کے لیے. تو میں یاسین چوہان میں یہ کہنا چاہوں گا کہ جب تک کشمیر آزاد نہیں ہو جاتا اس وقت تک ہم کشمیر کی جنگ یہ لڑتے رہیں گے، اور انشاءاللہ تعالی کشمیر ایک دن آزاد ہوگا، اور وہاں پہ لوگوں کو عزت ملے گی، اور وہاں پہ جو ہے نا امن ہوگا. اور میں یہ ریکویسٹ کرتا ہوں جتنے بھی بڑے بڑے ممالک ہیں ان سے یہ میں گزارش کرتا ہوں کہ وہ کشمیر کاز میں انوالو ہوں، اور کشمیر کاز میں جو کلنگ اور بروٹیلٹی ہو رہی ہے، جو پیلٹ گنز استعمال ہو رہی ہیں وہاں پہ، ان کو وہاں پہ وہ ختم کروایا جائے، اور کشمیر کی آزادی کے لیے کشمیر کی تحریک کو مضبوط کریں اور کشمیر کو آزاد کروائیں. میرا یہی میسج ہے آج کونسل جنرل آف پاکستان شکاگو کے بیس سے. اور میں یہ کہنا چاہوں گا کہ انشاءاللہ تعالی کشمیر ایک دن آزاد ہوگا، اور انشاءاللہ تعالی ہم کشمیر کو ایک آزاد ملک دیکھنا چاہتے ہیں. اور قائد اعظم نے فرمایا تھا کہ جب تک کشمیر آزاد نہیں ہوگا پاکستان مکمل نہیں ہوگا. تھینک یو ویری مچ.
آج یہاں شکاگو میں ہم کشمیر سالیڈیرٹی کا دن منانے کے لیے سب اکٹھے ہوئے ہیں، اور جو مظالم ہو رہے ہیں کشمیریوں کے اوپر، ہمارے دل ان کے ساتھ دھڑکتے ہیں. ہمیں اس کا افسوس ہے، اور افسوس اس بات کا بھی ہے کہ انٹرنیشنل کمیونٹی نے جو کچھ کرنا چاہیے تھا کشمیریوں کے لیے وہ نہیں کیا. یہ ہم سب کی رسپانسبلٹی ہے کہ جو ان پہ مظالم ہو رہے ہیں ان کو اجاگر کیا جائے، اور امریکہ میں جو ہمارے نمائندے ہیں، سینیٹر، کانگریس مین، جو الیکٹڈ آفیشلس ہیں، ان کو بتایا جائے کہ جو ظلم وہاں پہ ہو رہا ہے اس کا تدارک ہونا ضروری ہے.
جی ناظرین، میں ہوں انصار رضوی، نمائندہ سفیر پاکستان GOTV. اس وقت میں پاکستان کونسل آفس شکاگو میں موجود ہوں، اور آج یہاں پر 5 فروری کشمیریوں سے یکجہتی کے حوالے سے ایک تقریب کا اہتمام کیا گیا، جس میں بہت بڑی تعداد میں پاکستانی، امریکن اور کشمیریوں نے شرکت کی. اور کونسل جنرل پاکستان شکاگو جناب جاوید عمرانی صاحب نے خصوصی خطاب کیا. انصار رضوی، سفیر پاکستان GOTV شکاگو.